Hello and welcome back to the episode 14 of the Borussia Dortmund save. Uh, as you can see, we're back to play Hoffenheim and Inter Milan in the Champions League. So our league form has been phenomenal since the last episode when we beat Schalke 5-0 and actually sees us top of the table by 7 points. We're 16 points clear of Bayern Munich with a game in hand. They have completely fallen apart. And also in the first leg against Inter Milan, we drew 1-1. So going into the away leg, they've got a away goal, but I think we've got a good chance there. And in the German Cup, we're into the semi-final, but we don't know who we're going to play yet. So we're going to jump straight into the Hoffenheim game now and see how we get on. Okay, so we're going with a lineup today of Donnarumma, Bellerin, Hummels, Upamecano, Guerreiro, Keita, Olmo, Grealish, Waldschmidt, Haaland and Sancho. You probably notice I'm talking a bit quieter. It's because it's quite late at night, so we want to be a bit quieter. But this is a big game. Hoffenheim are still second in the league, so they are, as it stands, our biggest challengers this year. Waldschmidt plays inside to Olmo. We just need to go back onto key highlights. Almost through early on and it's gone out of play, so that's probably the end of the first highlight. And it is. So Vober now going to get them going as they try to build up. This is the away game. We played them earlier in the season, of course. That was the top of the table clash at the time as well. And I'm not quite sure how that didn't end up in the goal. I can't actually remember how we got on in the first first game against them. I believe we beat them, or it might have been a draw. But now Olmo finds Haaland, who plays it across Sancho. Good block pretty much on the line anyway, as Sancho doesn't manage to get on that. But it's cleared away. Hummels collects it, and he plays a brilliant ball through for Haaland, who just misses the goal. That was a very good chance for Haaland. And now Olmo chips the ball in towards Haaland at the far post. Waldschmidt collects it outside the area. And now Bellerin driving down the right wing. And that looks like it's going to be a penalty. The referee's going over to review the footage, which normally means that it's a penalty. And it is. I have actually seen a couple where it has been no penalty given. But Haaland now stepping up. And it's saved by Baumann. It looked like a good penalty, just well saved by the keeper. Guerreiro now going to whip the ball in, and that's headed away towards Kramaric. But that's the end of the highlight, so big chance for Haaland to put us in the lead there. Although, even if we do draw this game, 7 points, 9 games to go, we are in a good position, whatever the result. As long as they don't beat us, so not whatever the result. As long as we avoid defeat, I'll be quite happy. As Keita starts to attack, plays it back for Waldschmidt, who sends it inside to Grealish. Olmo plays it through towards Sancho, who's going to drive into the box, and it's cleared as far as Grealish. Guerreiro now picks the ball up, finds Waldschmidt, and Baumann with a good save at the far post, but it was offside anyway. So as we come into half time, we've definitely been the better team so far, and we're going to tell them to dig in and keep going. And very early in the second half, Guerreiro tries to throw in, but doesn't get anywhere. Upamecano picks that up deep. Oh, and a brilliant ball through from Keita to Sancho, who clips the outside of the post. And you don't get much closer than that. Waldschmidt is looking a bit tired, but we might leave him on for now. Haaland doesn't manage to get his head on that one. We just collect it before it goes out for a throw-in. He sends it across to Guerrero, who finds Sancho, Upamecano. Guerrero going to be looking to get a cross in towards Haaland. No, Upamecano goes down, and the referee's given another penalty. That one I have serious doubts about. I don't think that was a penalty at all, and it has been given, so we've got a second chance. This one, I don't think it was a penalty, but you take what you get. And this one, Haaland buries for his 42nd goal of the season. He's somehow going to score even more than he did last year. And he scored a silly amount last year, so we're now kicking the ball up towards Haaland. Baumgartner finds Kramaric, and he buries it past Donnarumma. That looks quite straight down the middle, which really you would be expecting Donnarumma to deal with quite easily. I know it's a one-on-one, but I mean his position is not great there. He's a bit over to the side. For some reason, we're going to make a change and send Correa on. Haaland has got a knock. I think we're not going to risk him because we need him for the Inter Milan game. So we're just going to send Milik on. We're in the final 20 minutes. We're going to encourage them, and we're going to go attacking because I do want to keep our momentum going with another win. And now Bogard trying to get across in. It goes all the way back to Elmkes. Voba sends it back out to Bogard. And they've scored, but it's offside. Straight away, the flag went up there. And I have to say, it did look just offside, I think. Don't think it was very far offside, but I think it was. We'll see here. Yeah, it was offside. Well spotted by the linesman, to be fair to him. And we're going to now send Bellingham on for the last 10 minutes or so as we chase a winner. Bellerin throws it towards Olmo, but it's headed only as far as Keita, who finds Bellingham. A little bit of a 1-2 there. Bellerin driving through, and Voba having to get a block on the shot. Guerrero going to whip the ball in now. And he sends it to the far post, and it's a fantastic save from Baumann. I think that was Upamecano's header. And we're going to try Correa now from the other side. He sends it towards Upamecano. It's gone straight over this time. And Upamecano doesn't manage to keep it in play. Guerrero is injured. And we're going to have to just get on with it, unfortunately. Because we've got no subs left to make. Luckily, we have got Lodi there for the Champions League game, if that is a serious injury. Gregor, well blocked by Upamecano. He clears it towards Milik. It's headed back to Skov though, and now they're coming back at us, and the ball goes in, and they've got a late winner. Of course, it's his first goal of the season. Of course it is, it always is. And they exploit the fact that we don't have that left back following the injury. And Bellerin missing the header as well. And now they've got a corner well into injury time. Donnarumma collects, but I think that is going to be full time. So they are going to lower the gap to 4 points. Which means we need to be on our toes going into the rest of the season. We don't want to slip up and let them back in, let them get too close. It's Correa runs. I mean, we could have just ended this game a minute ago, really. We're in the 98th minute of 6 minutes now. And Baumann boops it up. They found Baumgartner. He's going to try and put a crossing, but it's blocked, and now it's full time. So that is disappointing. As Hoffenheim managed to nick a win there. So as you can see, that leaves them 4 points behind us with 9 games to go. It's going to be a close for an end to the season, but I think we've got enough about us. We'll be back in a moment for the Inter Milan game. Okay, so we're back for the Inter Milan game. In this game, we're going to go with Donnarumma, Mori, Hummels, Upamecano, Lodi, Keita, Olmo, Grealish, Correa returns, Haaland, and Sancho. Bellerin not recovered from the previous knock in time for today's game. As we come into this game, we need to score in this game because they've obviously got the away goal. So it's become very important to try and get a goal as Zinchenko comes down our right-hand side. And Barella now picking up the ball a bit deeper, finds Vidal, sends it back out to Zinchenko. And he's looking for Brozovic, and Lodi does well to dispossess him, but Darmian now finds Lukaku, who heads just wide. I think we're going to go for a positive mentality to start the game, just because we do need the goal. We could really do with scoring the first goal of the game as well, more importantly. Nothing really happening at the moment, so we're going to give them a bit of encouragement. As I say, that Bastoni takes a free kick and finds Barella. Vidal finding Zinchenko in space again. And Vidal now. Brozovic finds Lukaku. Some very nice little passages of play from Inter Milan here. Barella picking up the ball again. Some good triangles as Zinchenko now gets a bit of space on the wing. Finds Barella. Vidal. And Zapata scores. It felt like they just didn't want to shoot, but when they have shot, they've found the back of the net, so very disappointing there. As I mean, somehow Hummels tackled Barella but knocked the ball through for them, which I don't quite understand how he's managed that. Upamecano wins the header there, nods it down to Grealish, who's now going to try and create something. Correa absolutely skins 2 defenders, blazes it past the post. Mori now finds Correa again. Mori tries to get the ball in, but it's headed away. He finds Olmo and Keita. Grealish sends it back to Mori. And he's going to try and get a crossing now, I imagine. No, he doesn't get a crossing, but he has earned a free kick. And we're going to go. These ones annoy me because that was so clearly out of the box. I don't know why we're bothering to check if it's a penalty. But at least it's a free kick in a dangerous position. Let's see if we can make something of this. Correa, it's punched away by Handanovic, and then Haaland just taps it on its way out of play. That's so annoying. Keita sends it in towards Olmo. Fantastic save from Handanovic, and then Olmo can't score off the rebound either. So we're going to tell them we expect much better in the second half. At some point, if we can't get a goal, we are going to have to go attacking, because the next goal is probably the most important goal of the entire tie. So I think we're going to go attacking now. And we're going to send Bellingham on and Waldschmidt to try and get us that goal. Very important final 10 minutes now we move into. And at the moment, still no sign of a goal. I think what we're going to do is we're going to send Milik on. Uh, yeah, we're just going to go with, we're going to go like this. Milik and Haaland up front. Bellingham's going to go into that spot there. And then that'll allow Keita to sit back here as our deep line playmaker. To try and force the ball into the back of the net. But now João Mario with the free kick for Inter Milan sends it in, and it's fell very nicely for somebody in there, and it's gone out for a corner. Bastoni it was apparently, but Donnarumma made the save. João Mario now going to try a free kick, and it's headed over by Vidal. We're going to go very attacking because we've got nothing to lose at this point. And Donnarumma boots it up towards this group of players, and nobody even tries to win the header for us. Brozovic now running at us. Lukaku, Donnarumma makes a save and collects it. We need Haaland to be trying to win the header there. And again, it's kicked long, but Skriniar just collects it from a port, and Donnarumma, another fantastic save, but we're looking very poor at the moment because we're not getting the ball into any sort of dangerous area. Any attack we're having, it's falling apart before it even gets there, and it's looking. And that's it. Out of the Champions League we go, unfortunately, for the second year running in the first knockout round. So that's a bit of a deflating episode today, because we've lost both games. So I think what we'll do next is we'll come back for the German Cup semi-final, and one of Schalke or Bayern Munich. We'll come back for one of them games. That'll be on Sunday, and we'll see if in the coming games we can turn our form around and keep a hold of the lead in the Bundesliga. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and a comment if you think we can hang on to this title race, and please do subscribe as well if you're enjoying the series. We have of course got the Unknown to World Known out now as well. Don't know who we're playing as for that yet. That's going to be decided when I record that tomorrow, when on the day of the full release. But that will be out Tuesday, and we'll be going for daily episodes on that. So do check that series out as well, and we'll see you in the next one.